Hi again, it's me. Apex Legends Season 2 came up with new Fortified buff and a new perk for Pathfinder, Wraith and Lifeline called Low Profile. So Fortified now has damage reduction increased to 15% from 10%. And you know that annoying slowdown effect you receive when people shoot you? That annoying stopping effect you receive just when you were gonna go off the edge? Those stopping effects are no longer applied to Fortified players, so they can keep running even when they're being shot. Low Profile perk increases the damage received by 5%. So, are these damages enough? Let's check them out. Recently, on July 5th, another update came out stating that the Disruptor rounds damage multiplier was reduced from 2.26 to 1.7, which is a huge difference. I do not have the hammer point rounds multiplier value, so I'm not including hammer point rounds weapons. Here are the damage values of the new alternator and RE45, including both the disruptor and non-disruptor rounds. The roundup system of Apex Legends is not very clear. I assumed anything above 0.5 gets rounded to next integer and less than 0.5 gets rounded into its integer. But as you can see, even after the disruptor nerf, the damage per shot from these two guns with the hop-up is insane. Respawn was aware that people were still not taking Caustic and Gibraltar after the Fortified because they were still too massive. But the recent buffs on the two legends may make you think twice before not picking them up. I calculated the damage values of every weapon in game with the Fortified and Low Profile perks. The raw damage data, however, is provided by a Reddit user called u/ofamous. Link of the thread is in the description. But take a look at this damage. There's a massive change and a massive difference. There is heavy difference between Fortified and Low Profile damages, and there are still heavy differences with the individual perks. Taking a look at the Fortified damages, the Scout does 25 damage to the body instead of 30, which means 4 shots would deal 100 damage instead of 120, and that's a huge difference. It would take 7 bullets to knock down a person using Scout instead of 6 bullets to a level 1 armor opponent. The Wingman instead of 40 now does 38 to the two legends, which is huge difference from 45 being the normal damage. And this could save your life. If you manage to land all the pellets from a Peacekeeper, it would deal 93 damage now instead of 110. This could be the difference between life and death. EVA 8 deals roughly 54 damage instead of 63 now if you land all of the bullets. And look at that, that's huge. You know what's the worst part? Or the best part for the 45 players? If you choose Gibraltar, that would mean plus 100 HP. Adding over that would be these damage reductions. That would be huge. The buff surely increases the number of bullets to kill to the Fortified players, which could definitely be a big change. If a grenade does 100 damage, it would do 85 to these two legends, keeping them alive. The headshot damages without the helmet gets more bizarre. The Kraber straight up does 246 damage instead of 290. I mean, it doesn't really matter because the maximum HP is 200, but anyway. R301 does 24 damage instead of 28. That's something. Wingman does 76 instead of 90. That's now something to think about. Imagine the headshot damages with helmets on with these two legends. It would be different. I definitely think Gibraltar and Caustic now deserve a spotlight. You will not die much as long as you raise your shield as Gibraltar and hit your shots as Caustic. Caustic is smaller than Gibraltar as well, which is a +1. Moving on to Low Profile, and you see a big difference again. Each gun does roughly 1 or more than 1 extra damage with each shot. It may not seem a big change, but you will definitely find situations where this would lead to a huge disadvantage. Kraber would do 304 damage without the helmet instead of 290. Wingman does 94 to the head instead of 90. This is where it makes a huge difference. Large scale damage values will be heavy on the 3 low profile legends. You can pause the video to take a look at these damage values, but keep in mind these are rough values based on an assumption. I am not aware if Gibraltar and Caustic have different round off systems. But man, these changes are significant if you think about it. The damages get very ridiculous with the disruptor weapons. Ah, damn it. I really wish I had the hammer point multipliers. It would be very interesting to see how much they would impact to these two guys. I did try to get the rough hammer point value of P2020 and it seems to be 35 divided by 13, which is 2.69. But I highly doubt this is correct, especially because it says 69 in the decimal place. To the Fortified players, Alternator does the original 13 damage to the body, 10 to the leg and 19 to the head without the helmet. Almost the same values as the old Alternator in fact. The disruptor values are massively reduced however, 22 on the body, 17 on the leg and 33 on the head without a helmet. This can definitely help you keep alive. Low profile also has an impact on this. Alternator does +1 damage to the body and leg and the disruptor ones do 27, 21 and 40. Wow, this update is actually huge if you think about it. Conclusions. Yes, Gibraltar and Caustic are finally good and usable players. And honestly, it has been difficult to kill Gibraltar lately with the shield. The Gibraltar shields block bullets right when they are low, and it's kinda annoying, but it keeps them alive. Low profile perk seems to be affecting the games just a little bit, but I still think they need to work more on it. The legends that are neutral so far are Bloodhound, who received a buff in the recent update, if you didn't know. Mirage, who also received a buff in the new update, if you didn't know. Watson, obviously because she's new. Octane and Bangalore. I just want the pros to play these two legends. I really want to know what they think about it. But what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Have Caustic and Gibraltar become OP? Have Wraith, Lifeline and Pathfinder been nerfed too much? Let's make this as an experiment, guys. Let us all choose Caustic and Gibraltar for a few days. And let me know in the comments below if you're winning more duels and more matches with Gibraltar and Caustic compared to your original legends. Anyway, have fun. Season 2 is here. I'll see you all next time, and peace.